All right, here we go.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest.
Recap? All right, really quick recap. Tyler and Allison. Tyler gets out of juvie after 10 years. The whole time you're led to believe Tyler killed the mom. Turns out Allison saved Tyler and killed the mom. We think Marianne, aka the mom, had been suffering from a lot of different things, namely something that required medication, to where we thought she might have been having kind of delusions, and she pulled a shotgun on young Tyler when we were a child. We think it was like not pointed at us, even though it was pointed at us. We think it was pointed at the Mad Hunter, which is this creature that's made up, this evil creature. And so now we've discovered that Sheriff Eddie has kept us apart, so we didn't find this out, and we just found it out. So we're moving on now, seeing what happens next. By the way, I haven't gotten confirmation from Caleb, but we'll post the part 1 on Saturday to YouTube. I'm trying to get it up as soon as possible. All right.
There lived a pair of crafty goblins.
Crafty goblins, that's us.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
I love the art in this game.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
Mint chip or pistachio? What is it?
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone.
Wasabi.
And with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie? What a waste.
Hella ice cream. Oh my god. You're gonna get sick!
Allison! Ollie! Allison, help! I need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Hit us with some fat beats, tell me why. Sorry, I came in a little hot there. I just love the music in these games. Oh, this is so well done. That was my favorite song of the game so far. That was so good, dude.
Hey. You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Okay, a little bit meta, maybe.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
Man,
No. On your
Tyler's
feet, soldier.
fit. Always dope, dude. Love the buttons on the shoulder. That was sick.
Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Chat, we gotta take bets. Is it mint chip or
Mint
is it
chocolate
pistachio?
chip, 2 gallons.
It's mint chocolate
Let's do
chip! Oh no, not this fucking door again, I swear. Okay, good.
Goblin face is keep. Dollar
Alright.
sign is donate or sell, and trash can as well. Trash.
so we're
By the way,
Allison.
I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Oh shit, we gotta choose? What do you think, chat? Crummy table, wobbly chairs.
We're finished this, and you've got a brand new table.
Damn it, I didn't
Thanks.
choose!
So nice of you to offer.
I forgot there was a timer. I'm bad.
What's that smell?
Oh, get got, Tyler.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Remember!
Ooh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now.
Hear that, Sam?
Sound
Called you
that
stinky
smell
pants.
getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him. And
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
no way. We are not moving the oven.
Dumpin' cake. What kind of name is that? Alright, I don't want this recipe. Aries Kitchen chat? Dumpin' cake? Cherries, pineapple.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
Allison, we are struggling right now. Next to Aries Kitchen. Do what you want. I'll
You hungry?
screenshot that. Maybe I'll do
We
it.
have a whole lot of nothing.
Aw, I was hoping maybe
That would be perfect for AKL, right?
pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
That's
Says the guy who
disgusting.
used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
Tyler, a man of culture. Remember, remember, remember!
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
Ugh, she can have my corn.
Here you go, little one.
We can do a whole Tell Me Why episode. Pickles and ketchup sandwiches, ranch and peanut butter sandwiches, and dump-in cake.
Tessa really
It's a
did
3-course
keep us all
meal.
fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I
Ooh,
guess.
low frog.
What's this doing down? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Goblins were here.
What to do with this? Nah, this has been sitting in a damp house for 10 years. No one wants to eat off it. I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
I'm not trying to pry, all right?
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. But I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house.
Hell yeah.
No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face? Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
I was so afraid that Marianne would ground me for the
Fish
rest
raid.
of my life.
But
What's
she
up, fish?
didn't, right?
No.
Thank you for
I
the
remember
host.
her saying that
Welcome, guys.
sufficiently adventurous play ensures that accidents will happen, and that it wasn't
Hi,
a big
fish.
deal. But still, no more tea parties inside.
Sorry, we have alerts off right now. Remember! Remember!
Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
The hell, Allison? Stealing fish. Hey, it's fish! Chat, look, it's fish! Just raided us.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes, all I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share. All right, I'll clean it up.
Thanks.
Cleaning
While
sim.
you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right.
Royal Gemini,
I'll
welcome.
keep
Okay. Goblin.
I really like that armchair.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your
Hold
duties.
on, Tyler, listen, I got something important to tell you.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
Fuck yeah, I am. If I could do it faster, I would.
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
We've been cleaning for exactly 30 seconds.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Ooh, coffee. Let's
Would you
go.
rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
It's a cute
How
joke.
long
I like
have you
that.
been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
Nice.
I'm so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
GG's Tyler. Remember.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look. Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did.
Toxic.
Can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then
Uh-oh.
who were all the rest?
And here we go.
All right, it's
Come
puzzle
on,
time, y'all.
humor me.
Remember.
All right, I think I'm done.
You sure?
No, I'm not done. What?
On second thought, let me just give it a once-over.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so Sam on the right. Sam is the bear. Is that Eddie in the middle? Who's in the middle? And then is that Tessa on the left? Or is that Mary Ann?
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always
It's Eddie
a
in the
catch.
middle, right? Yeah, okay. I can't tell. I think it's Tessa on the left. How do... Oh, I see. Okay, we have to swap. Okay, I get it. Okay. All right, so the most generous one. Let's see what the moose was.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
That's
Considering
Eddie.
he was the lawful good one.
That's Eddie,
Too bad the law
100%.
isn't really just.
All right, this one's Eddie.
You go here. This one.
Wait a minute. Oh, let's see what the
bear
bear's
was the most helpful one. He was
helpful.
always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kind of always there. Lurking. You stumped?
Okay, so the bear is Sam. The moose is Eddie, and the pelican is Tessa. I think.
This time I've got it.
We'll see.
We're better, chat. We got this.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
First try. Puzzle master. What is... Oh, shit. This is the Mad Hunter. The Mad Hunter represents very scary things in this story. And is dark, but I'm sorry. That shit would make a dope tattoo.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Fucking remember!
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here?
The goblins would be great too, yeah.
I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Yo, Mad Hunter is real.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife. There you are.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
Good. Good, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the
A
house.
knife.
It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
I like Sam. Chat growth.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah, that fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
So, how's school?
I graduated
Just looking the other way.
outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
Built this here barn.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something?
Is that a car or a boat rolling up on us?
Here, son. Give me a try.
Good.
Here, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, there's a nice little...
Damn it.
No shit.
Or is that the electricity going on? No.
Well, at least the door is open now.
Yeah.
All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
All right, let's take a look.
Look at what? The whole jam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down. You could refinish the whole thing, but that's a lot of work for an old door.
So there's 4 slots and we have 3 fuses.
Pass me that handle.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
Ball? Football? In college?
High school. Best damn fullback around. Well, till I got hurt.
Damn. That's rough.
Let's try this one.
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's not right.
You sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own
We got
pace.
this.
I need to know this stuff.
All right.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
Did you
Oh my god. Alright, we need to reread. This is not right. Oh, wait a minute. Sam, I thought we talked about this. Okay.
Handle seems to be working.
1, 2.
Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Oh, down here. I'm dumb. I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. You have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house. Okay, 15 amp for the garage and 120 for the whole house. Got it. So the garage, this goes 15. Okay.
Here, hold this. look.
And then we got 30 plus 20, that's 50, plus 30, that's 80, plus 15,
Hey,
95, plus 30 is 125.
What for? You and your gun are always around.
oh, not always. And you can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know.
We're not getting a gun, Sam.
Okay, that's 70, 85, 100, 115. We need 5 more.
There's mold everywhere.
Well, don't
Okay,
stick
so this
your
will be
nose in
20.
there.
Let's try making this 20, and that equals 120 for the whole house. 15 on the garage. Let's try it.
I guess I should try a higher amp fuse.
Careful, you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. That's a fire just waiting.
For the garage, 15
Just
for the
do
garage.
the math, Allison.
Or the house. Is the house separate? Is the house separate with the total wattage? Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house.
A little silver bit.
Okay, 30 plus 40, 70.
That's probably what we
90 plus 30 is 120.
Probably so. You've got a good head for this stuff.
Yeah, well, you're not the only person who used to fix stuff around here.
Yeah. Pretty much took an army to keep this place standing.
What was there before?
Still won't budge.
Is there any 3-in-1 oil in the box?
90.
Nope.
We've tried this, right?
Some up at the vet.
This is 120.
Anyways.
Hey,
Let me look at the sheet again.
try again.
So I wonder if, okay. So the garage, okay, generator garage, okay. Maybe this one. Let's go 30 here. And then we'll go 15 here. 60 plus 40, that's 100, 130. Go 15. Let's try 20 actually right here. This should be 120.
Ugh, why isn't this working?
Okay, so that didn't work. So we have 50.
It's paired with a 20 amp.
Hey, what did I say?
She's doing this on her own, man.
Look, I'm all for strong, independent ladies, but we don't want anyone hurting themselves, right?
Thanks, but I'm no lady. Seems good.
We're better. Let's go. Let's fucking go. What was that you were saying about women, Sam?
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
He's upset. He's upset. He misses Marianne.
What was that about?
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
I wonder what she...
She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here. Preda rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes.
There's a Mad Hunter right here.
Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, P-boy.
Hey there, little buddy.
P-boy.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
Dude, Tyler loves
What are we gonna
animals
do with
and
this
insects.
Take
My
it
guy.
apart, sell the scrap.
Be my guest. But it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Well, something about it really got to him.
I don't think any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later.
Found Marianne's stash. Blueberry, salmonberry. Those have definitely gone bad.
That's
as far as I'm
disgusting.
concerned, they always were. Alice,
Does canned food really expire?
Tuna.
I mean, it's airtight, right?
not gonna be the one to test that out.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys.
Hey, check this out.
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't
Opposite
even
of forget.
supposed to be
Opposite
here.
of forget. Remember! Oh, we gotta follow this one. Okay.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie.
Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know.
Had to make that call, he
I
said.
remember
What does that
whatever Eddie
mean?
had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne.
We're gonna have to choose whose memory was accurate.
I said get out!
Oh shit.
Out!
Assault.
What?
That scared
She
you?
didn't
I'm
throw the
sorry.
picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure, what I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
We're gonna have to choose. I don't know which one to
How do
choose,
we
dude.
keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't
Correct.
see him being that cold with Marianne. Even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
You're a god. Get out. Damn hypocrite. Get out of here.
I'm inclined to believe Tyler's memory on this one because
Goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
I don't know. This is so tough because she wasn't like okay.
Get out.
So who knows how over the top or
Get out.
off her reaction might have been to something that might have been kind of innocent.
Get out of here. You're a... Get out.
Like, okay, based on what we've seen of Marianne, Tyler's memory makes more sense. It's a little more erratic, which makes more sense for her character. Her getting angry like this feels like it's been on par with how she's acted. And then the sad one, it's not too far off, but it's also just a little more tame, so...
Get out. Get out.
I think sad implies that she's just like...
Hypocrite. Get out of here.
Which one implies she's more of a victim? Because I don't know. Sad or angry? I guess sad. Angry could mean, though, that Eddie had given her reason to be upset, which I like that because I don't trust Eddie.
You're a goddamn
I'm going with Tyler's, I think. Marianne was
Get outta
angry.
here.
I think this is more fitting.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
We need answers
Right
from
now?
Eddie because
Yes.
so far
I'll go
nothing
get my
nothing
copies.
adds up as to why Marianne lost it.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
You know what I mean? Fuck the trash.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec.
Can you take a break so I can go make
Okay,
dinner?
Tina, what's going on?
All right, yep. We'll wait here. Let us know when you're back. I'm just kidding. We're not fucking waiting.
I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated.
Hun.
But I know he's looking at
Love
other
that.
properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
It's not the right time.
It's not the right time.
A cash offer, Allison.
I don't care. We got
I'm
answers
sorry,
to
but
figure
it'll
out.
be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
You also called us Hun, so
Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
I'm happy to say no just because she called us Hun.
Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears?
Simp.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit. Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan.
Tyler was happy with that choice. Good.
So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison. I just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right?
Let's keep it positive.
Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
Oh yeah? Who do you think's gonna come visit you out there, in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I was hoping you would.
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
Ah! Mama!
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
Yeah. I can't believe we played it in public, though. We probably looked like tiny freaks shouting nonsense.
Well, we were freaks. But that's why we were awesome.
You never wished we fit in a little more? Not at all?
No, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I love Tyler.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come. But maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
We have a wingsuit?
Remember that time both the bridges collapsed?
Yeah. It was a week before they got the roads reopened. And Sam had to bring us supplies with his boat.
Felt like our house was on a deserted island, but way colder. I can't believe the old cannery's still in business.
Plenty more fish in the sea. For now.
Imagine, dude. Imagine we just wingsuit into the lake.
People come here from thousands of miles away to look at the
And then
glacier,
Will shows up and
we
just
get to see
punches
it
us.
from our deck.
Hey, you should remember that sales pitch for when we have another buyer.
Look at that. Coastal fog's taken over the summit.
It's a perfect day for a spooky hike in the woods. Maybe it'd be a good way to chill out after we grill Eddie.
After we grill Eddie. Alright, I think that's everything. Now we've been only so far this chapter only played as Allison. Later, hero. Thanks for hanging, dude.
Hey, look what I found.
Right here.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is.
Ads?
All
Should
it
we pause
needs
for
is a
ads?
little update.
I need a snack? Alright, we'll do a quick pause.
What are you doing?
Ads Ollier. That's ridiculous. Fucking hell, 107. Yeah, Carmen's. I mean, it's just been especially bad the last few years, but no, not really. It's pretty much just like hot all the time. Beginning of the year, we sometimes get weather though. Are we ready, chat?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts.
Tea. Hit us with a tea.
Looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
Achievement unlocked Arbor Glyph. What does that mean?
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Here we go. What you got? What you got for us, Eddie?
Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow.
Ooh, skate bro.
Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Sorry, I'm looking at the evacuation map. I'll talk to you later.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Morning,
going
young
on,
man.
but he's been a
Can
little
I
off all
help you with
day.
something?
Good luck.
Long time no see, Officer Greggs.
I'm sorry. Did we know each other?
Tyler Ronan.
Oh, of course. Good to see you again. You've gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
213, this is dispatch.
All right, he's cool.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
Copy. Better get cracking on that arrest.
We just can't get enough of the fluorescent lights and smell of old takeout.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. So, is there anything I can help you with?
My next haircut.
You might, actually. Is there any way we could see the file for our mother's case?
Well, you're legally allowed to look at anything that concerns you, so you could always file a request for access.
So, we can see it?
Of course. I can start the paperwork if you want.
It's okay. We'll figure it out with Brown. Thanks.
Tyler.
You don't have to whisper. So, apparently they keep all the case files right here.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry. Anyway, if Brown's not gonna be straight up with us, we should just read it for ourselves.
Yeah. All right.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson.
Oh boy,
Different last name?
fire drills.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that
That's
your
where you're
desk?
most of the time?
Huh?
No,
I didn't think so.
her father has
Move
private
on.
custody
Right.
because of
Sorry.
her hours. She stays with me on the weekends.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey,
Why do you
can
give
we
us a
talk to
shifty
you in
look
private?
like that?
It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We'd like to see our mother's case file. We talked to Greg's.
We were hoping to file a request for access. Today.
Excuse me. Come on.
Why don't you give us the runaround here?
You can fill out the paperwork, but the file won't be ready for a few days.
How long is it gonna take exactly?
That depends. 3 days? A week?
A week? Aren't all the files just upstairs?
Yeah, but the approval process takes time.
Well, you
I
gotta
don't know what you're looking for in that file.
What you hiding, dude?
I was the officer in charge of the case, and there's nothing you two don't already know.
False. Lies. False.
Look, guys, I've got a victim waiting to finish her statement. We can file the access paperwork later tonight, all right?
Or you can get lost, and we're gonna go upstairs and get it ourselves. How about that?
I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Get the fucking file ourselves.
He's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Hell yeah.
Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Yeah. It's B&E time.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just,
We gotta distract
I was just telling
Greg's.
Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency.
I got a pee-pee,
Lake
I
water,
got a pee-pee, I
you
got a
know,
poo-poo, I got a
Mother Nature's
poo-poo.
juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room.
Alright, later.
First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Oh my god. I know where the fire exits are. It's out that way.
Notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby. Now.
I know where they are, chat. Because I read the evacuation map!
Actually, no. I'm staying in here.
Oh, alright. Well, even though we already read it, so it's on. It's down the hallway. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Fire exit.
Yeah. I already knew that. I already knew that because I came prepared.
But it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make.
All right, let's do a backflip into the vending machine. Break the glass.
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
Wanna go? You wanna go outside? Peachy needs to go outside. One sec. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Where's the backflip into the vending machine glass button? I don't see it.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Did she get up there? Let's go.
All right. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the
I know how to read a map, Allison.
Will be right there.
There's winter air.
Okay.
I actually want to be here right now. It looks so nice out. Don't be suspicious. 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 Oops, I'm in my office. It's my office
How
now.
old is Brown?
38.
I don't care.
Wow. Graduated really young.
Youngest officer to ever
Don't
join
care.
DCPD. Eddie
Let's
catches
see.
us.
Don't
There's
care.
no turning back now.
That's a moose. Oh, I think we gave that to Eddie.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Wait, no, I want to take it. I want a thief. I want a thief.
Personnel files, apartment budgets, but 0 case files.
Mine, me,
Hey, you.
mine. Gimme. Personnel day. Are we hiring?
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Actually, it's our office now, so it is our business.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
Please pay the due amount.
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
Wait, so he's paid for us to be at juvie?
Send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
I don't.
He didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company.
Justin Beaver?
Well,
I think you mean Justice
this
Beaver.
letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised.
Hello?
He's lied to me in the past.
She got accepted into the art program and he hid the letter? What is this guy's deal?
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding
Dude, this
citizen
guy is
he
evil. This guy is
doesn't
evil.
He's a genuinely
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events.
Hey Eddie, you'll find enclosed your invitation to the annual social. As usual, I've included a +1 on the chance that one day you'll use it. Okay.
Importantly, who's called the cops on who? He's in charge of the seating chart.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events.
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social.
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
Hey, come here. Girl. Oh boy.
You find him anything?
No.
Huh. The Delos police force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
This guy has a record. And not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
Armed robbery,
There's always a choice.
flight to avoid prosecution, and drug paraphernalia possession and use. Yeah, let's make him a cop.
Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information.
I hacked the
Computers are
mainframe.
basically information
Hacker
coming
voice.
at us.
I'm in.
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
R68653. R68653. Transcripts of the phone calls have been taken out, but you can find the digitized calls through the appendix. Why have the transcripts been taken out? R68653. R68653. Implicit bias training. Okay.
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is.
R68653. R68653.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, try.
Dum-da.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Okay, so it's 5061.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Dum-da. Dum-da-dee. So it's 605 something?
How did that tune go again?
No.
Dum-da-dee-doo.
Yes.
We're fucking professional hackers.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before
R68653. R68653.
Our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
Okay, alright. Later.
Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because
Creepy.
if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there.
Nope.
R68653. I'll do the perimeter first.
Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
R68.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Okay. 2235 notified by my partner, Officer Christian Holt, of accident at 12 Canary Road, Delos Crossing. White female identified as Marianne Ronan falling over deck into lake. Audio recorded tape 36359 and 36360. Brown 2258 Holt and I arrive on the scene, briefed by patrol. Local witness, minor's name redacted, Ronan, and minor's name redacted, Ronan. That's me and Allison, or Tyler and Allison. Children of Marianne Ronan couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken under care of Patrol J. Tran Brown. Next, Dickens arrived at the case, rolled prints of the victims. Crime lab completed photographs of the scene and recovered unlicensed Rassler 33121 shotgun bullets recovered from location. Okay. Turn the page.
well,
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already.
Okay, coroners took possession of body, cleared scene.
you might be able to look those up on the computer, even if our file hasn't been digitized yet.
Okay.
We may already have it in the appendix.
Interviewed children at stations stated after Tyler and Allison. Oh, Tyler's hair was cut short by the sister. Allison, Marianne threatened Tyler with a gun when Allison fled from... No, that when Tyler fled from her, she pursued child to the docks. Allison Ronan, I'm assuming, stabbed Marianne Ronan, who is still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Blah, 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 blah. Charged, redacted, Ronan with homicide case. That's Tyler. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go to the computer now. They redacted to keep Allison out of jail. That's what happened. What is this? Guidelines. Resolution, color, bit depth, master file, textual materials. What? What is this for? Closed files up to 1990 have been done. Remaining closed files in left corner. Left corner.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Marianne Ronan, March 1st, 2005.
Right, so crime report. Okay. Storage 05 R61889 R62766. Okay, R61889 R62766 R62766
05 R62 766.
Is this one of them?
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Nope.
You finding anything?
It's R61889 R62766. Okay. Oh, 05 though is the beginning.
Not this one either.
I feel like I've checked all of them. R62776.
I have her.
Okay, autopsy. Autopsy is here.
She. God,
What is it?
she drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Oh my god. Did you hear that, chat? Stab wound was non-fatal. She drowned. Waterlogged lungs, pulmonary edema, and emphysema aquosum. Distended stomach. Oh my god. This is gnarly. Evidence of freshwater inhalation. Oh my god. This is fucked, chat. Okay, so we found the R62, and then it's R6188 something.
There might be other references on the computer.
Oh my god.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay.
Here. Bingo.
Oh 0501 COM EBR.
Okay. I need to check out 0501 COM EBR. There. What the hell? Brown reported Marianne to Child Services.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at a fax receipt with Brown's name on it.
Okay, so Brown reported Marianne.
Child Services with the subject Ronan family.
What? There has to be more to this. Just keep looking.
Okay.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
Stall him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Been there. Done that. Here.
05 2015 46. So it's 2005 2015 46.
Reference is 2005 201 546. Okay, here it is. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
Shoplifting. Okay, we know that. Marianne Ronan entered the store. Blah blah blah. Okay, so basically Tessa just ratted on. Oh 05 R63325.
Okay, I need to check out 05 R63 325. Here we go.
Holy shit, chat.
Well, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
Having found probable cause to support the pending petition or the minor having been determined delinquent or in violation of probation conduct agreement, the court finds by a preponderance of the evidence that detention or placement outside the home of a parent or guardian is necessary to protect the minor or others. It is ordered that the minor is committed to the custody of the Division of Juvenile Justice for detention in a locked or secure facility such as Fireweed Residential. The GAJ has discretion to release the minor without further court order. The above is supported by... Okay.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her.
Already seen this one.
Hospital discharge. 05 R68.
Reference is 05R68 MISC. There. Why is that here?
Pressure in the head, headache, loss of consciousness, nausea, dazed, hospital release. Tessa Vecchi, hereby released, following blah, blah. Okay. So Tessa went to the hospital for like a headache.
I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Oh, fuck.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
I didn't want to escalate, chat.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
So, she was struggling through the snowstorm of the century, and you reported her to social services?
Tessa came to me and reported potential child neglect. As a sworn officer, I am required by federal law to report the allegation to OCS.
That snake? Pretending to care? To be her friend? Just to stab her in the back when she was down?
Tessa helped out your family for years. I'm convinced her concern was real.
Of course you would.
Just following the law, then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Calling bullshit.
What? It's bullshit! He didn't forget to water your goddamn plants. He lied. You know what? Never mind. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
Why don't we ask him about why the fuck he hid that letter, the art acceptance letter? Like, what the hell is that about?
I'm sorry, Eddie. It's not that easy. You're right about one thing, though. It's time we move on.
Yeah, take your stupid
See you
fucking
around,
ring.
Chief.
Hell yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here with your redacted ass.
Uncle,
It's all good, Allison. Let's have a talk later.
Let's go back in here.
Can we go? I need to get out of here.
I don't want to talk to all of you. Fuck all y'all.
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she...
Remember.
Oh my God. Children,
Tessa, you need to leave.
Tessa is problematic.
Come on, kids.
everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
I stopped to take a leak just as I was finishing up when I see a big old boat was staring me down.
Is that hunter guy from the boat?
I grabbed my odd six from the truck and set my sights. Shot it. Come in. Wait, sit. Hey, man. What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with.
No.
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Dude, what if Tessa drugged Marianne? What if, like, Tessa legit murdered Marianne by drugging her? I just thought of this, because she just showed up at the police station and no one told her about anything. Oh my god, I swear. Do we press him?
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
Yeah, I also forget what the toxicology
Allison, you know
said.
this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
Mike.
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I
His
really have to
phone
go.
background is his own campaign banner. What an absolute
Michael,
schleeb, dude.
Could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
Oh, you're right. He has a burner.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Low.
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
By the way, also, the toxicology report seems kind of... It seems like a moot point to even care about that because Eddie fucked with whatever file he wanted to. He could have redacted anything he wanted. So if the toxicology showed that Marianne had been drugged, it could have been taken out and no one would know. What am I doing?
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
Wow. Okay.
All right. I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh, yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
I mean, it's just counting stuff on a shelf, right?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one. All right. Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
Chat, how many cans? 4? 5? That's orange juice. I'm looking at orange juice. Peanut butter. Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Let me count this. There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
We're so good.
Easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
Hell yeah. I'm a beast at counting bleach.
On it.
Six, right? Yeah.
Six?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
These are like the tasks in Among Us.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker. I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Myler or Tykel.
All right. Anything else you wanted me to check?
I ship it.
One last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Tykel.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
Plushies, plushies, plushies. All right.
No, that's not what Michael wanted. So...
That's hella creepy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You've got about 11 left in that box.
These are hella creepy.
Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ow.
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
Oh my god, chat. We're in a flirty game.
Lesson number 1
We're playing
in the
flirt
ancient
hide
art
and
of
go seek,
inventory.
chat.
Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started.
I'm gonna throw this.
First one with 3 confirmed hits wins.
I'm gonna
Cool.
fuck you up.
Gotcha.
Dude, I play Valorant. Come on. You don't want this smoke.
Damn, overshot it.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Peek me.
Damn, overshot it.
Why? Do I have unlimited? Change cover. Yes, thank you.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Oh my god, he's laying it on thick.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
He called us cute.
Boom.
Get absolutely.
One more hit and you're out.
Oh.
Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
That might not be all he's gonna
Hey,
feel,
is it
chat.
cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then.
Yo, we better wrap this up soon.
Don't worry.
Boom.
That's 3 hits.
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already.
He touched our chest.
Here, let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
This is hella cute.
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah, that's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages, but he is very, very hot.
Allison.
Shit. Yeah.
Keep it in
I
your
remember him
pants.
from when we were kids.
We're at work.
That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep. I see it. Is that the mangy muskrat?
I'm keeping it. I'm a fucking thief. Give me that shit. I'm a collector. It's mine now.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Oh, it's got his marinade on it, chat. I'm gonna ask about the marinade.
Oh, wow. Thank you. World-renowned marinade, huh? What's in it?
What? That's what he said. He said he put his marinade on it. What did I say? The heck? Hello? Just literally repeated what he said.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers. She didn't say anything.
Man, it must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Oh, I thought he meant like this room. I thought it was like, do you ever get lonely in the back room?
Meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you.
Sorry, one sec.
Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows? Anyway.
And I'm done.
Let's talk, shall we?
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
You're not too bad yourself, Michael. Or should I say?
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronin.
One of a kind. Oh my god, imagine rejecting him right now?
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
I'm gonna swing by the fridge on my way out.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back.
Get fucked, Allison.
You guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Good.
Yes. She's so third wheel right now. She's over it. Oh shit.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah. You're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
What's the button for jump on his back?
Right.
What's the button for ask for piggyback ride by jumping on his back?
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries.
Who's a big fan of
Especially
cemeteries?
after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool? So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey pee all over you.
Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No.
Remember. Forget. Just kidding. Remember.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Because she had an ignorant ass best friend.
Losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
Guess again.
Ads?
Guess again.
Should we do a quick pause? Quick little BRB? So people don't miss anything? Chat, you want a little ads BRB? 1 second.
Look,
Okay.
there's Michael.
All right. Bathroom break. Gather your snacks. We'll run some ads and be back in a sec. All right, chat. Quick snack. Nice. Don't forget the marinade. Nope. Nope.
This might take a while.
It's Daya bread.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Where'd she go, bird?
Mr. Eagle?
Kids. It's time.
Oh, there's a memory here.
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Remember?
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Come here. Good girl. Remember!
Allison, please.
I'm not going!
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Forget? Remember!
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me
You gotta
through the rest
choose.
of the day.
I'll be back soon.
But I'm gonna come see you every week.
Alright?
Tyler promised to return. That's what...
And we'll talk with our voice every day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon. Alright? Promise.
Like, why would we choose to remember her saying she'll visit
But
if
I'm
she
gonna
never
come
visited?
Right?
Like, what's the point, you know?
Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain.
Well, you know what? We're taking ownership for, like,
Are you ever
childhood
gonna let me finish
promise.
my sentences?
And Allison hasn't really done that yet.
But not today.
She just kind of, like, stays away from... I don't know. I feel like Tyler's more mature. Like, a lot more mature. Like, we handle so much more than she does, and we do it in such more of an adult way. Allison just kind of shies away from stuff.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Snowball hella dead. Rip.
This spot's familiar.
Remember!
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it.
You sound like you're trying to scream bomb. No. No.
Yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Whoa, what the hell just happened to my head?
Ty.
This is it. Right?
No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember? Where is she?
Here it is. We found it, chat.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Don't get too close, Tessa.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
Miss me with that.
Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her.
What, are you
She
playing
had you
God?
stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods.
Whoa,
If she just settled down with someone instead of
better
running
watch
around
it.
with married men, well,
Whoa.
just ask Sam Kamsky how
Whoa.
much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I don't know. Destroyed family seems a little dramatic. I think we say you could have done better.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's
You have
word.
one right answer here.
But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us.
That wasn't the right answer.
I pray for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been hated.
Hey, baby.
I'm up for a fresh start if you
Oh.
are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I really don't want to forgive her. Like, I know it's petty, but I really just don't want her to be on our team. Because I also feel like there's stuff we're not being told. You know?
I'm sorry. I'd like to. And maybe I'll get there. But right now, that's asking a lot.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
understand.
That's a fair answer.
I hope you find your way there. You two really are her children.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks for that.
Hey, I know that was hard, but you did the right thing. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago. You want to sit down for a bit? Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Well, this reunion's kind of gone off the rails, huh?
Oh, you mean how we kind of turned Delos Crossing upside down and shook out all its nasty secrets? Yeah, but at least now we know what really happened.
I can't thank you enough, by the way.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately. Which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing.
'Cause it is.
Right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Something's about to fucking happen. Something's gotta fucking happen, dude.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Oh my god. What's gonna happen? I'm nervous.
Shit. Allison.
I'll
God.
get the fire extinguisher.
Oh god. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Black Hood?
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God, why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. He went looking under the rug? He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. Did he really have to smash everything?
He really turned this place upside down.
So, did Chief Brown teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope.
Well, at least he left us the junker. Huh. At least you were spared. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Dude, what if it was I mean, going back to the theory of Tessa, like, you know, poisoning or doing some sort of evil shit, she could have come here to burn some evidence. That's part, you know, that's like definitely possible. It also, I guess, technically could have been Eddie, although it looked like a smaller guy or a girl. It didn't look like Eddie. That figure looked smaller. Or it could have been the Mad Hunter, honestly.
A damn broken door. Let him right in. Some kind of work boot.
Work boot.
Maybe fishing boots?
Fishing boots. Sam? Or what about the married guy? Who's the married guy?
Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission. Trail ends here. You think he followed it down to the lake?
Why can't I hear her?
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side? Well, he's long gone. You think he followed it down to the lake? He didn't try to get in here. Just like we left it. Still no sign of him.
Is the audio kind of fucked for you guys? I feel like her voice is a little too muffled, even if it's the telepathy voice. It's because he got hit. Oh, alright, so I'm like concussed or something.
What a mess. This guy went on a tear. Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
There's a crowbar in here, I think. Yeah.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
I guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's
Holy shit, chat.
What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Book of Goblins. Once upon a time, in a deep and cold lake in an ancient forest, there lived an old seal who was a powerful witch in disguise. She was mean and cruel. She liked nothing more than to swim in the deepest part of the lake, where the light was dim under the ice, admiring the corpses of the many victims she had tricked into the water over the years. She was so hateful that only the cold water of the lake could keep her cool. Her most prized possession was a tin mirror sold to her by the secret keeper, and she kept it in a chest at the bottom of the lake. It was no ordinary mirror. If you looked in it, you would see the reflection of who you truly desired to be. And for 1 hour, the mirror granted you the power to appear as that person. Whenever a boat or an unwise traveler approached the edge of the lake, the old witch used the mirror to appear as the beautiful woman she always wished to be, and with that disguise, she lured the unfortunate sailor or wanderer into the deep, cold water. There, the old seal forced the victim to become her servant. When she was done with them, they joined her collection of corpses in the deepest part of the lake. When the old seal swam down to her den under the lake, she discovered that someone had stolen her mirror. The chest where she kept her most prized possession had been forced open, and now it was empty. Who would have committed such a crime? Who had dared to deprive her of her only treasure? The old seal went mad, and her anger heated the water in the lake around her. For a time, everyone was happy with the temperature change, but the weather suddenly became sweeter and the air warmer. But after a few weeks, things started to get ugly. First, the fish began to die off as they could not live in hot water. Then the glaciers melted, and the water of the lake rose and spilled out, flooding the forest and the meadows. And finally, the weather grew so hot that even the Ice King himself was awakened from his long sleep and decided to see what was going on. In the deepest part of the lake, he found the mad witch steaming among the corpses of her her victims. So angry that the lake was about to boil. It only took a few minutes for the Ice King to understand what had happened and demand that the thieves present themselves before him. The thieves had no choice but to appear, for no one dared to disobey the Ice King. The crafty goblins presented themselves mirror in hand. "Why did you steal the mirror?" asked the king. "We were curious. We wanted to see what we really wanted to be," apologized the goblins. "But the stupid thing is broken. We look the same." "That does not mean it didn't work," said the Ice King. "Now apologize and give the mirror to me, for it is too powerful to be used among thieves or by a mean old hag." The goblins apologized and gave the mirror to the Ice King, but the old seal was still angry. "And what about me?" she asked. "I've been deprived of my treasure, and I demand compensation." The Ice King frowned as he spoke again. "Old hag, you are mean and cruel, but I concede you have been wronged. For now, you will be allowed to leave the lake and walk on earth as the hag you really are. But only when the moon is full, and you, goblins... Only when the moon is full, and you, goblins, you had better stay away from the lake. I won't protect you from the moon hag's wrath." And this is how the two goblins forced the moon hag to change her name. Okay, what if Tessa is the Mad Hunter at night? Who's the moon hag?
Wait. Look, it's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any
Oh,
numbers.
I read the wrong story, but that's fine. That was interesting. Okay. The goblins earned their voice. Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the Secret Keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose. For the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said the moose. Did I just give you something? Secret Keeper nodded, handing him his coin. Stalwart moose nodded and plodded along the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were up to mischief. Often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keeper, before she could stow the moose's secret. We want to buy the moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the Secret Keeper nodded. That is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The Secret Keeper moved on. The first goblin said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed the high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the keeper found them, crying in a tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the Secret Keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I'll give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the keeper. For so many secrets, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the keeper, I shared the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That'll do. So the keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. That's us. We're the goblins and we got the gift of voice. That's why we can share thoughts. Oh my god. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back into the big wooden house. There, they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak, only using their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of the power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other and not the whole rest of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the keeper, but why they can only use it with each other. Wow.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. Wait, look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Okay, there's a 3 right here on the left side. 0 right here. 3, 0. What's on the first page? 1, 3, 0.
That did it.
We're so good, dude. Oh my gosh.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, but we both have a lot to lose, and I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to show you, to see how it looks on you. Okay?
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
Jesus Christ. Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. Mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, and I'll do what I can to help you to do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Damn, chat.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside.
So, I think he was wearing fishing gear.
Fishing gear? Does that mean...
Let's not jump to any conclusions. Half the town's probably got the same gear.
Oh my god.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
There's more, chat. There's more.
This is where I trip.
We don't have any reason to go out there.
Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
Wait, young Tyler called out the Mad Hunter.
Is there someone over there?
The Mad Hunter.
That was a person with a ski mask on. The Mad Hunter?
That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Oh my god.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Oh shit. Do we just plead or do we guilt trip her? No, we just plead.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go! Remember!
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about anything else.
Well, all right.
Remember!
I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place. I've
Is
just
that
been
Tom?
trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
That sounded like Tom.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot!
Oh my god,
Can
it's
you
a
hear what they're
flashback.
saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
What the hell happened? Oh, we just got cliff hung, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Holy shit, dude. There's so much to unpack. I don't even know, like... There's so much to unpack. Okay, so let's start with the theory that the Mad Hunter or the guy in the hood is Tom. Okay? The reason why that theory makes sense, not saying that's what I'm going with, but the reason why that theory has gas is because Tessa has been a torture to be around. She's been miserable. She's tried to get us to go to conversion therapy. She's awful. And there's really not been a reason for that. It doesn't make sense why she's been like that. But maybe the whole meeting at the graveyard where she apologized, maybe that's that. Maybe the Tessa chapter is closed. But in a world where Tom had an affair with Marianne, that would make Tessa forever pitted against our family, which includes us as kids. So she was evil to Marianne, she was a bad influence on Marianne, and she's been bad to us. That would explain that. Just a theory. It's possible that it's someone we haven't met yet. There's probably a handful of characters we're going to meet in chapter 3, maybe. It definitely isn't Eddie. 100% it isn't Eddie. Completely different voice. Just straight up that alone. Another supporting theory of it being Tom is Tom knew that we were investigating this shit today, so he would have been in his own best interest to haul ass over to our place and burn the evidence, which he did if it was him. People are saying priest. I don't remember ever seeing a priest. The random guy on the ferry? No, that guy was just a dumbass. He left the store. He fucking left the store! He looked at his phone and we saw there was not even a call coming in. Dude, there's a lot of gas for that theory. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's it, but a lot of signs point towards the Vecchies being, and more specifically Tom being guilty. The priest was in the photo at the store and Mike was gay about it. Oh, the hot priest. That's possible. We know nothing about him other than Mike thinks he's hot. That's it. That's literally it. The face, the profile of the face on that character in the dark while he's wearing the hood didn't exactly look like Tom, and there were no glasses, I don't think. But, you know, I don't know. It sounded like Tom to me. The weird fairy guy was talking to Mike at the store. I know, I saw that, Moldy. I saw that. I just feel like there has to be more explanation as to why Tessa did what she did, and this seems like a perfect explanation. But maybe there isn't. Maybe that storyline ends there. I don't know. It was 10 years ago. Exactly. He could have not had glasses and looked a little different. I mean, he is a politician. I don't know. I can't believe they left us hanging like that. Oh my god. Chapter 3 comes out on the 10th, so we have a week. We have a full week. Yeah, I think they'll give us a trailer. This is fun. This is a really good game. Yeah. This is a really good game. Yeah, and that, no, totally, promise. That's a whole nother thing that we have to talk about. What is Allison, like, why is she shying away from the truth? What does she know, dude? Why is Allison afraid of the truth? Why is Tyler not afraid at all to find out everything that happened, and Allison is? It has to be her relationship with Eddie, or something that she knows, or something that she hasn't told us. She's got to know something, dude. Maybe she's just traumatized. Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, let's see if there's a trailer. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no trailer? I will riot. Did the trailer come after the results last time or before the results? %54% chose Tyler's memory. Okay, we chose that. It was after? Okay. Alright, if there's no trailer, I'm rioting. Tyler felt heard about needing time when Allison refused the house showing. 65% refused the appointment. Nice. Allison felt let down when Tyler couldn't forgive Eddie. What? 81%? You guys are suckers! 81% of people forgave Eddie? Shifty ass. I'm not forgiving him. Damn, that's the biggest. That's significant. Eddie was sorry that Tyler couldn't forgive him. Eddie didn't. 19%. Okay, we got that. Okay. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. Yeah, okay. I'm excited for this storyline to play out. Tessa felt rejected by the twins. 79% forgave Tessa. Are we just being stubborn and petty? Or like... Look at that face, dude. Who can trust that? I don't trust you. I don't fucking trust you, Tessa. Damn. Trailer.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
One more hatch to sneak through. It's about to be goblin time.